AirPod clones are a dime a dozen. Outlet malls, shady websites, or the first on the search by low on Amazon, the JBL 220 TWS are similar, sure. But unlike all of the others, this has the brand name to indicate something significant. I'm MKJR, and this is the JBL 220 TWS review. As a former Apple user, I know the magic of how well AirPods work and their convenience. But first and foremost is the comfort. I was fortunate enough to have AirPods fit me comfortably, and once I experienced the on-ear earbuds, I can never go back to in-ear earbuds. These JBL buds fit me well. They have a similar fit to the AirPods, but a bit bigger in every dimension, which can be perfect or a little tight depending on your ears. They're pointed in at the tip that can tickle ever so slightly and can feel a bit alien at times. The stalks of the buds look like pills to me, making me feel like I'm about to take my daily vitamins every time I take them out of the case. The case is my favorite style, securely holding the buds in and just small enough to fit my coin pockets. But as a 6'3" male, your mileage may vary. But the whole thing just feels soft like a pebble. With its matte paint makes it feel more premium than AirPods to me, despite its chunky nature. On the negative side of things, this has a micro USB charging port. And for a pair of buds released in 2020 just baffles me. With also a problem where only one bud would pair until I put them back in and out again. Although this happened very rarely, I thought I should at least mention it. What didn't happen rarely is using the controls on the buds, which are physical buttons. While I normally would like this on a pair of over-ear headphones, on earbuds they push into your ears, making just a light but firm push inside your canal. On top of that, they're absolutely tiny. When I first got them, I swore they were touch sensors, and not buttons. But because of their size, I would occasionally misclick, leaving you to have to make a firmer press into your ears just to make sure they got it right. To me, this is nearly a deal breaker, but I'm a stickler for comfort. It's that attention to detail that's simply lacking. Even in the unboxing, the buds are deeply resistant to the plastic and you have to force them out. The charging case only has the charging indicator inside the charging case and none outside. There's no app, and despite the large size of the battery life isn't even better than the AirPods. These big boys only get 3 hours on the charge and 19 hours out of the case. To me, these buds sound good too. The bass doesn't rattle at all, which I actually wish they would. But they have a nice defined bass to them. It's rich, with a good soundstage and an overall sound that sounds full, with a tendency to lean to the bass over everything else, which for most ears will sound satisfying. Calling is clear, to the point where the caller couldn't tell I was wearing headphones, which is always a good sign. Overall, these headphones are good, but they lack that polish to push it over the edge. For $100, these are great. But I don't know if they're better than the TikPods 2 or the Razer Hammerheads, which are other great options at this price point. The thing they do better than the AirPods is the finish I mentioned earlier. Not the finish of software or reliability, no, it's the soft matte paint, which just feels phenomenal, with the added bonus of being way more clean and sanitary versus the AirPods. Going for a jog, these things still look spotless and were not disgusting to look at afterwards. But I think this device is a success. Yes, people looking for this are looking for AirPod alternatives, sure. But any on-ear, in-ear earbuds is regarded as that. Fact is, they have much more appealing sound signature for most that sounds way more controlled at high levels of volume versus the AirPods. Plus, JBL isn't afraid of sales. And if you can pick these up for like $80 or less, I say go for it. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing to the channel. I have many more videos coming up about smartphones, headphones, earbuds, tablets, smartwatches, and so much more. Thank you for watching.